Once upon a time, there was a little girl who lived in a village near the forest. She was so pretty and kind that everyone loved her, especially her grandmother, who had made her a little cap of red velvet. The girl wore it so often that she was known everywhere as Little Red Riding Hood. One day, her mother said,
"Your grandmother is ill and weak. Take her this cake and a pot of butter. Go straight there and do not stray from the path."
Little Red Riding Hood promised to obey and set out at once. Her grandmother lived in another village, and the path led through the deep green forest. As she walked, a wolf came up beside her. He was curious, for she was not afraid of him.
Good morning, little girl. Where are you going so early?
To my grandmother's.
She replied.
She is ill, and I'm bringing her food.
And where does your grandmother live?
Asked the wolf.
Beyond the mill, in the first house of the village.
The wolf thought, what a tender young creature. She will be a fine feast, and so will her grandmother. He walked beside her for a while, then said,
Look at the beautiful flowers, child. Why not gather some for your grandmother?
Little Red Riding Hood forgot her promise, left the path, and began picking flowers. Meanwhile, the wolf ran straight to her grandmother's house and knocked on the door.
"Who is it?"
Asked the old woman.
It's me, your granddaughter.
Said the wolf, imitating the girl's voice.
I've brought you cake and butter.
The grandmother, thinking it was indeed her granddaughter, called.
"Pull the latch and come in."
The wolf leaped upon her and swallowed her whole. Then he dressed himself in her clothes, put on her nightcap, and lay down in bed. A little while later, Little Red Riding Hood arrived and knocked at the door.
"Who is it?"
Asked the wolf in a thin voice.
It's me, your granddaughter.
"Pull the latch and come in."
Said the wolf. She entered the dim room and went to the bed. The wolf had pulled the covers up to his chin.
Grandmother, what big arms you have.
All the better to hug you with, my dear.
Grandmother, what big ears you have.
All the better to hear you with.
Grandmother, what big eyes you have.
All the better to see you with.
Grandmother, what big teeth you have.
All the better to eat you with.
And with that, the wolf leaped from the bed and swallowed her whole. In Perrault's version, the story ends there, with the moral that children should never speak to strangers. In the Grimm version, however, a huntsman passing by heard the wolf's loud snoring. He entered the house, saw the wolf asleep, and cut open his belly with his knife. Out sprang Little Red Riding Hood and her grandmother, unharmed. They filled the wolf's belly with stones, and when he awoke, he collapsed and died. From then on, Little Red Riding Hood remembered her mother's warning and never again strayed from the path. Welcome to VIREYX, where ancient tales awaken through AI. Enter the circle, discover forgotten worlds.